Welcome agents to this Ingress video where we're going to have a look at a new feature introduced by Niantic very recently, and I must say it's something that I absolutely love, having played with it and used it today. So you can see there at the bottom there is a new filter, and you can see them there in the game. You've got a yellow triangle that basically tells you if you've got a key for that portal or not. But the twist in that is that actually it has to be a key that's out and open in your inventory at the moment. So if it's in a key locker or capsule, it won't show. So as you can see on screen, when I tap hacked that portal, immediately I could see that I had a key for it because of that yellow triangle. So just to have a recap on previous filters that we've got, you've got the purple one, so the purple circle, and that is everything that you've ever visited, and that includes all the ones that you've created yourself. The red one, the red circle, which is your pioneer, which says that you've captured unique captured points. The yellow one, which is the one which is a bit controversial, it's the scanning one, have you scout controlled that portal? And then you also have the drone one, which you can see on screen now. I'm having a quick look around to see, are there any drones in the local vicinity? And the answer is no. Usually it's a little bit easier with this aerial shot to see just that tiny little other circle where a drone is marked, but in the middle of Cambridge there is absolutely no drone to be seen. But then again, that's pretty sensible because of the high turnover that we have over here. So then the focus of this video is how can you use this new feature by Niantic? And so as I said, I really like this one. I think it's a fantastic update, and it makes microfielding and playing casual a lot more manageable and a lot easier. And this also coincides then with the current event, the dispatch event, which actually tells you need to create lots of fields or you need to deploy lots of resonators. And in this case, I'm actually getting on the final stage of my third run through of this medal. So in this case, it's going to tell me I need a lot of fields, and that's what I'm doing right now. Now, as I'm deploying this on screen, you can tell that immediately I'm going to have at least 2 links, and I can definitely make a field at this current portal because essentially you can see them in the background when I'm deploying. There is 2 triangles there, and obviously when I hit those link buttons, I've got keys and I know that I'm going to be able to link, which is really quite nice. I don't need to hit that link and wonder, do I have a key? It's right there. It's very obvious to see. So for me then, it's a case of how can we use this and how can we use this efficiently? So I like to play efficiently, but this is a completely different style to a lot of the content of this channel, which revolves around field engines and decay engines. But this is actually my preferred way of playing. So I'm not a big fan of glyph hacking. I don't do it very much. I love tap hacking, and I'd much rather go around microfielding using tap hacking. And in this case, I'm going to try and use this as much as I possibly can with my favorite mod, which is the heatsink. Now, the reason it's my favorite mod is because as soon as you deploy it, you can hack that portal again. So you can hack a portal, and in this case, you might hack a portal, not get a key, then put a heatsink on, immediately hack it again. Or in this case, you can hack a portal, throw a link, and then you can go back to the original portal again, add a heatsink, and you can gain another key. So in this case, it means that microfielding is so much quicker. And with the addition of this new filter, these yellow triangles, it means that you don't have to look around to figure out, do I have a key for that? Do I need to go back? Do I need to go and add a heatsink? It's actually really plainly obvious on the screen for you to be able to do that. And so it means that you can do a lot of microfielding very quick. Obviously, it relies on you having quite a lot of heatsinks. Fortunately, I do a lot of hacking and I do come across a lot of heatsinks, but I also take delivery from somebody that does even more hacking than me, and I get lots of heatsinks given to me as well, which is really kind of decent because it means that I never really struggle for the supply. It also means that I can do a lot of fielding the way that I prefer to do it, which is just microfielding as I casually walk about town, rather than the whole hassle of going to lots of different portals and glyph hacking or overclock hacking for keys and keys when running a field engine. So then what you're seeing on screen is my preferred way of play. and that just involves having a nice walk around. In this case it's Cambridge, and I'm enjoying a walk around looking at all the different historical sites, playing a bit of Ingress, and you can see that I'm conscious of, do I have a key for the portal? If I've got a key, then I don't need to go back to it and hack some more. I can actually get my links, and obviously my links then are contributing to the current medal, which is that dispatch medal. Every time I use those keys and I see a portal that I could use another key for, it would be useful, I could get another field, then I go back, I add a heatsink and see if I get another one on the next tap hack. Clearly it's working though, because every time I look at that tab, that field test dispatch tab, those numbers are going up and up and up, and obviously I'm getting very close to completing that medal, in this case actually for the third time. So we'll keep going then, and you can see how I use the new filter, that yellow triangle filter, to see whether or not I need to add another heatsink, whether I need to tap hack another key out of those ones, in this really kind of nice and casual method of play. So if you're one of those agents that is really concerned about their field to link ratio, this really isn't the update for you, because clearly it's not really serving your purpose, and you're going to have to stick back to your field engines, your decay engines, to make sure that you're getting more fields than your links. But in this case, I really like it. I think it's a really positive update by Niantic, definitely. A quick mention to the field test dispatch medal. What a fantastic event from Niantic. I really like this one. I love the variety of it. I love the fact that you don't have to do all 4 to be able to progress to the next stage, because in some circumstances it's not going to be easy. And the rewards for it are absolutely fantastic. I like the medal design, but I also love the idea that you get rare items such as very rare battle beacons, or you get those kinetic capsules as well, which is fantastic. So there I go, I'm starting again, and this is going to be my 4th run through. Hopefully I can have a go and get a few more of those rewards tomorrow. We'll see. I think I'd definitely like to see similar content from Niantic in the future. I think actually when it comes to this one, I've started seeing a lot more players resurfacing on the nearby news feed, and that's really positive to see. And obviously it's a suggestion that this is the kind of medal that will encourage people out to play again, to actually give them something to work towards that isn't too onerous. It's not like my last medal where it was a case of farming thousands of keys, like literally thousands of keys to be able to do it. So I think well done to Niantic on this one. I think you really got it right, and hopefully we see similar in the future. With that said, then we're coming to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any feedback, obviously leave me a comment and I'll get back to you, and I'll see you in the next one.